Now it is.
I think it shut off.
It's still recording, it's just that the screen turned off.
Yeah.
You want me to fix that?
No, I got it.
We can edit, but as long as that's blinking, it's still recording.
Okay.
Okay? It won't shut off until you tell it to.
Alright.
You know, they actually had like nice corners. You see how the? Oh, you're not recording, are you?
I am.
Yes, yes.
It's fine. You
It's
can
fine.
mute it. You can mute it out too. What were you going to say?
That's okay.
There's a video about it.
So this is a bedroom. Master bedroom. Just so you know.
Here's a video.
Check out this picture.
Oh, okay.
I'm getting glare. See if I can help.
You are now standing in my hall. You may be wondering why each of my rooms have doors separating them from the hall. Instead of just the hall going through to the parlor or dining room.
But that's what that is. So anyway, I think that's all I can tell you about in here. Kind of neat though, huh?
Yeah.
Wow, this is actually interesting. So the building that was here was purchased for $25. Here, I want to come and read this. I don't know. Feel like reading it. You don't have to read it out loud, but just read it to yourself.
Colorado white minnow, as well as the red spiked eggs. Also spikes species of birds, 94 species of mammals, 76 species of mammals, and reptiles that use this one. With some aquatic livestock, green vegetation, which is eggs and numbers of water. It's hard to breed birds and stay free for longest trestle which spans the gap over SOB Canyon, the bottom of which lies some 150 feet below. At this point, the train will slow so you can take photos. And here's a tip. The optimum photography location is on the right side of the train aboard an open-air viewing car. What's SOB mean? Well, even though tall tales grow even taller about the hardships required constructing this challenging expanse, the builders weren't very creative in giving the bridge a name. SOB simply stands for Superintendent of Bridges. And if you believe that, I've got a bridge I'd like to sell you.
My favorite part of the train ride is SOB Canyon. It was named by local cattle ranchers because of the difficulty they had getting cattle down in the canyon to be sold. The railway workers, when they built the bridge, they called it the Superintendent of Bridges. It's
sections of the double walls, and so it's a all extermination belt inside. Like to take photographs and stand on the left side rather than the cars with the and to the right,
Everybody, do me a favor. Take your arms and legs behind the train.
in 1912 was blasted through solid limestone and is only supported by timbers for 38 feet on the north end and 127 feet on the south end. The contract to drill the tunnel was made with the Swedish firm. However, 20 years Swedes just seems perfect.
It's pitch black.
Okay, guys, I want everybody to go to this side of the train. Everybody to the left side of the train. Side of the train. Right here.
They still managed to complete 38 miles of steel.
Those two rocks look like howling coyotes. Go ahead and howl with the coyotes it looks like, guys. Those are the two howling coyotes right there. Oh, yeah.
Up there. I'm right here. to Arizona is now complete.
There you go. He got Owie on his nose.
Hi. Oh, he's an old male.
Is he a stray?
No, he's not a stray. He's pretty fat, and I'm sure the people who live here have him.
No. You wanna go? Okay, bye,
I
Keisha.
thought this was pretty.
Yeah, we gotta be careful with them.
And then this one's pretty cool. And then this one's pretty cool. Step over and look how far down that thing really goes.
Very nice.
Thank you.
No. Here, can you take a picture of me and my mom? She'll be happy. That's probably right down in there in the valley. That's way down there. Crazy.
Like, seeing these flat areas of the road makes me think it's a pond and and then just down Bonnet 34. Is it? Look how that tree grew.
Is this everything you hoped it would be?
Yep.
Good.
Means police or brute force. So as you can tell, warrior, someone who's very strong, a policeman, they are some very good looking cubs. Cubs, they're 3 years old, yet they're like 450 pounds each. Now, there is a sister in the back. You may be able to just barely see her by those bushes. Kimbiel! Kimbiel! Come here, sweetie! He's looking at me and she's like, I don't know.
Oh yeah, here she comes.
Okay. Yeah, she was like,
There's food involved.
but okay, guys, really quickly, I'm going to attempt to feed all 3 of them. In order to feed them, though, I do have to throw one of the boys away because they'll fight over food at the fence. Oh, you hear that? Hey, bud. How you doing? Do I make the noise again?
Oh my God, the gorgeous.
He's like, no, I'm going to be quiet now. Okay, so I'm going to throw one of the boys away. And, okay, the girl's going for it. I guess I'll just feed both boys right here.
No
There
way.
we go. We got 1. And we got 2 guys. Listen very closely, too. Because this is bone and all. You may be able to hear it crack.
They eat them home too.
Oh, no, he just swallowed it.
Wow.
He's a big boy.
Look at him up on the fence.
Okay, yeah, so in this family right here, this pride, if you will, that's what you're going to call a group of lions of pride. We're going to have a sister and 2 brothers. A lot of people ask, will they ever have kids? And don't worry, we actually made sure that wouldn't happen. To avoid inbreeding, we actually went ahead and fixed the girl. Some people ask, why not fix the boys? Why not neuter them? And that's actually because if you neuter a male lion, they're going to lose their entirety of their mane. They'll look just like a female lion. So don't worry, we made sure we could prevent it while still making these boys look very beautiful. And as you can see, though, he just swiped right at his sister. She was coming up for cuddles, and he said, nope, I don't want you. Funny enough, typically in prides of lions, you may see 2, 3 boys at most, and the 37 others are going to be girls, right? Up to 40 in a family. Well, that's typically because boys will fight a lot, and so typically it's good to have as little as possible. But what happens here, for whatever reason, since we've introduced all of them, because, cats, huh? If you're wondering, guys, how much contact do we have when it comes to our facility, we're actually one of the only facilities in the United States that has full contact with these guys. You go in with them, you play with them, you do this. Here you go, bud. As you can definitely tell, again, the boys definitely do bully on their sister right there.
How much meat do you guys feed them, like, daily?
I would say daily, maybe 5-10 pounds. But every other day, they're getting like dinners of 20-30 pounds. So you're looking like a little bit over 100 pounds at the end of the week. So about. Did not know there's actually some experience happening in Russia where they're actually taming red foxes and coyotes. And what they found, dude, is that the more domesticated an animal gets, the more they wag their tail to communicate with humans. So if you ever do see a wolf wagging its tail, most likely it's not a full wolf. It's going to be a sign of domestication, like half husky or half German shepherd or something. But yeah, same thing goes with foxes when you domesticate them. They actually started wagging their tail as well. But okay, I can't give these guys full pieces because again, they are still half dogs. They don't have the strongest bite force. I'd say theirs is enough to break a finger, but not enough to tear it off. But still, I do want to give them some food because again, I want to kind of feed that primal side of them because they are still wolves. So let's go ahead. Let's feed Guardian right here. You can tell it's Guardian because he's smaller and he has a pink nose. And then Alaska right here, his twin brother, fully black nose, a little bit chunkier. That's because he he gets more milk bones. Yeah, we still feed him milk bones, even though they're wolves. They still like them. But all right, does anybody know why wolves are good in America? Like why we need them? They take care of a lot of pest control. Now, it's not going to be just things like squirrels, skunks, and chipmunks. It's going to be actually bigger things like overpopulation of deer. That's actually why these guys are apex predators. Apex predator just means that without them, everything would get overpopulated. So you have things like deer, bison, buffalo, squirrels, chipmunks, rabbits, whatever. Yeah, it's kind of sad that they have to pass away, but if it wasn't for these guys hunting them, then there'd be too many critters out there and there wouldn't be enough food to go around for everyone. So these guys control that population so that enough food is for enough animals, and some animals like deer don't eat
As all four come.
Yeah, so that's Kanab right there. Kanab is the alpha, so you can definitely see he is the more kind of authoritative one. Now, there is this debate on if alphas are real or not. In fact, the guy who invented the alpha theory for wolves actually kind of proved his own theory wrong later in life. But alpha is just still a good way to look at things like hierarchy-wise. So if you wanted to know who the true alpha is, it's going to be that big white guy right there. His name is Kanab. But then this is gonna be Summit, grayer face. We got Cedar and Aspen, two twin brothers, and then Willow is a girl that lives somewhere in here. She typically doesn't come out because she's very small because she's the girl, so she's a little bit more scared of the bigger boys. With that said, though, I'm just gonna chuck random pieces of meat in there and see what happens. Hey, Kanab, it's okay, bud. Here you go, guys. Go get it.
Oh my gosh.
This guy was smart. He's like, I'll wait for more.
Hey. Oh, Kanab. Kanab, it's okay, buddy. Yeah, this is why I don't feed them. All right, let's move on to the next animal, guys. We're hanging out with a mountain lion.
I don't think the big
Uh-oh. That's just him saying hello. Now, typically, mountain lions, they're going to get rid of that noise about a year or 2 years old, because at that point mom kicks them out of the house. They have to learn to live on their own, so they're not going to make that chirping noise anymore. That's just a noise that mom and son or mom and daughter will make to each other. Sage, on the other hand, though, he never actually had any parents. He never had anyone to raise him other than humans, so that's why he still makes that noise, because we're still taking care of him. Hey, bud. There's that noise right there. Oh, oops. Buddy, I'm sorry. Here you go. Good boy. And you guys can hear that purring right there. Pretty good sign of us keepers doing a good job raising him, taking care of him, which is very good because he was honestly not in the best condition when we first found him. He was born in Cornville, Arizona, around that area out in the woods. And unfortunately, this little guy, he's gonna hide behind the bush. Okay, I gotta pull him back out. This little guy was starving and only living off of garbage can food and catnip. Unfortunately, some locals in the area, they were doing a good thing, you know, helping out the stray cat population, putting out some milk bowls, some water bowls, and some cat food for him. Unfortunately, they didn't realize that when feeding the stray cats, they're also feeding this stray cat, and he basically got accustomed to humans, he imprinted on us, and at that point he started purring around everyone he saw, which is a pretty telltale sign that he saw humans as himself. He thought he was kind of more or less a human, or that we're just weird looking cats. At that point he saw us as his friend, as his caretaker, and because we kept leaving out food for him, unknowingly, he kept eating it thinking, oh, it's us that were his parents. So that's why we have him here now. We did try to put him back in the wild, however, we could not find mom or dad anywhere. Here you go, buddy. And because mom and dad weren't found anywhere, that's kind of a sign that you can't put him back in the wild because mom won't come and claim him. And even if mom was around, she may have noticed that, hey, that thing looks nothing like the kid I gave birth to because he's so different looking now, literally just looking bigger. That's not my kid, I'm not gonna take care of him, and he would starve out there. So that's why we have him here. We've been taking care of him the last 4 years, and as you can tell, he went from a starving cat at about 5 pounds to now over 125 pounds. Great quality of life, gets around $25,000 of food a year, and he even gets cardboard boxes like any other house cat. And yes, we have tried thousands and thousands of dollars on fun, exciting toys with him, love enrichment, and we found that the Amazon box is in the friend zone right now. So for Christmas this last year, he is scared of his girlfriend. Chitabi! All right. Well, guys, next up we're gonna hang out with a hyena on the same side of the vehicle. It's actually Sage's next door neighbor. And then after that, we're and most likely Chitabi, the boyfriend or the male, he's either all the way in the back, spending some time in the pool because He's not allowed to be in the pool when his girlfriend's next to him. She doesn't let him. Oh, but it looks like he is coming out from that way.
Oh yeah, I see him.
But yeah, this is a matriarchal society, basically meaning that the females are in charge of the males in every situation in life. So for instance, we did build Chitabi at the male pool in the very back a couple years ago, and he has not been allowed to go in it really once since his girlfriend decided to claim it. He will go in for it, like get a couple drinks, maybe just lay by it, but he's not allowed to physically go in. His girlfriend doesn't like that. She also doesn't like when he eats first, so what we gotta do is we gotta distract her and then feed him while she's distracted. But that shouldn't be too big of a deal because I got 2 hands. There's 2 hyenas, so should be fine. Is he still coming, by the way, or is he just laying down?
Nah, he's laying down.
Chitabi! Chitabi! Come here, bud. All right. Just while we wait, guys, I'm gonna give this girl some scratches because it's one of the animals who we are allowed to scratch her. He's gotta be careful because well, she's a hyena. Sweet. Want some scratches? Oh, look at Tom. I know. Good stuff. Very big yawn. All right. Chitabi, come here, bud. Chitabi. Oh, other side. All right, I'm gonna get some food out, guys. Hopefully that'll motivate him to come a little faster. Is he still on his way, or did he kind of pause again? Oh, I see him now. Chitabi! Chitabi! Let me throw him a piece of beef in there. Hopefully that'll help him come over. Chitabi!
I don't see him.
Here, bud. Coming for it?
Mine.
Yeah, okay.
Come on, she walked by.
Let me throw it a little farther. Come on, buddy. He does not care. Okay, cool. All right, so I'm going to attempt to try to get a laugh out of our girl then. Typically, he's the only one that laughs. She doesn't. Oh, he's coming over.
Oh, here.
She doesn't laugh too much, but if you try hard enough, you can make her laugh. So I'll try making that noise really quick. Chitabi! Chippa! Come here, guys. They have horrible eyesight, by the way, in case you're wondering. That's why they can't find that food. They are pretty color deficient, so a lot of reds and browns look the same to them. So it's hard for them to differentiate chicken and beef and rocks a lot of times. So you're gonna see them eat rocks, but don't worry, it's normal. They also like to eat just kind of a mixture of whatever. Their favorite food's chicken, which is what I got here. But they will eat anything. We've tried a lot of different things, from squash to fish to turkey to I think we tried cod and salmon one time. They really eat anything. You can put your hand in there, they nibble on it for a while. They have really strong nibbles, by the way. When they start to bite on things, guys, they can actually break a giraffe's femur bone this thick in one bite. So yeah, they have one of the strongest jaw pressures out there. All right, let's go ahead and just start feeding her, though. Chitabi, come here, bud. Hey, sweetie, what is this? All right, put the food right here, okay? This piece too, okay? I'll put the food right here. Chitabi, come here, bud. Right here. So guys, typically, when the boy's over here, if you put the food right here, he will laugh. Looks like she's not right now. But I will try to scare her. I know it sounds kind of scary, right? But typically, if you pretend to take food from a hyena, they don't like it too much. And that's where that laughing noise comes from. They're trying to be possessive over their food. So if I were to try to really quickly take a piece, Chitabi, Chippa, Chippa, can I have this food? Can I have this food? It's mine now. Okay, you can have it. Chippa, there you go. No,
Here he comes.
Can I have it? Well, it's mine now. Okay, so now that the boyfriend's coming over, we can definitely get that laugh out. Hey, Chitabi! Chitabi! Hey, bud. Come here, buddy. Hey, what is this? Oh, I dropped it. What is this, buddy? Can you get it? You can have a piece. Look how fast she eats it, by the way, guys.
Wow.
Yeah. Chitabi! Hey, stinker. Right here, bud. Right here. What is this? Hey. All right, let's go this way. All right. Doing a lot of work for you, buddy. There it is. Okay. All right, guys, I'm gonna get another piece out for him, and let's see if he makes that noise again. Chitabi, what is this? Okay. So I'm gonna walk away, guys, because now they're really claiming that food is theirs. But I really want a piece, so I'm just gonna take a bite. Hey, Chip and Chitabi, do I ever give good tours? Do I ever say any good jokes? Am I ever gonna get a girlfriend? Am I? Chitabi, am I gonna die alone? Yeah. I'm gonna die alone, huh? Here you go, bud. And guys, again, this is bone in all. Look how fast he eats it.
Oh my.
Swallows it completely whole. Same with the girl too. Here you go. Big piece right there. And it's gone. You missed a spot right there. There you go. All right, guys. You have any questions about them though before we take off? Pretty weird animals, right? Anybody know how fast they can run? Like 30 miles an hour. So it's not like a cheetah or anything like that. Cheetahs can go like 60, 70. But where these guys make up for it is cheetahs can only go 70 miles an hour for like 13 seconds at most. Okay. These guys can go 30 miles an hour for about 3 hours in a row. Kind of ironic. So a lot of times they're not going to outrun you per se. They're going to outendure you until you can't run anymore. A lot of cats is by they're going to be about 40 of them chasing you in a relay race. So there's 5 cats out there. And that entire clan's going to be laughing at you the entire time. You're going to have the lion, tiger, and then a jaguar, right? Those 5 cats can roar. And because he's a leopard, a black leopard, or a black panther, he can also roar, making him a big cat, which is weird because he's a lot smaller than our mountain lion, who cannot roar. The best he can do is purr, making our mountain lion a small cat. So it's kind of confusing, but our mountain lion's a small cat, and he, though he's smaller, is a big cat.
I'm hiding in there.
Come here, buddy. He's stalking me.
Oh.
Okay.
What's this?
I'm gonna throw a piece over, see if he goes for it.
Look at that big lion.
Oh, is the lion coming over? Where's
Yep,
he
the
at?
lion.
She's just up here.
Nice, all right. Yeah, so these two, they've been living together for about 13 years now. Kind of weird to see, not something you'd ever see in the wild. Very rarely would you even see this in captivity because leopards are pretty isolated animals. They typically don't like company. But the way that we got it to work is that we introduced them both when they were about, I don't know, 12 weeks old or so. So for his entire life, our leopard has thought he is a lion. He thinks he's just as big as his girlfriend right there. Speaking of which, let's just show off how big she is. She's 400 pounds. Our biggest female in the park. Here you go.
Nope. Not into it.
Big jump. There it is. Good girl. All right. Enoch, come here, bud. I'll stand you up too, because I know you like it. And yeah, these are just a few more of our rescues. These guys, can't remember the exact backstory behind them. I do know though they're about to be put down, but we did step in and rescue them when they were like 12 weeks old. Can't remember the reason why they were gonna be put down. I just know they were. But now, as you can see, they're happy, they're healthy, they are far away from the facility that was gonna hurt them, and now they're living their best lives here. We've had them for the last 13 years, and they've been together for 13 years, never wanting to be separated. We actually did get a little concerned with her growth because she's not really a lion. She's more like a Godzilla lion. She's huge, right? So we didn't think that it would work out when she got that big. But now, even 13 years later, after she hit her huge growth spurt at like 2 years old or so I guess 11 years later now, she has basically seen Enoch as the bigger lion, if you will. Basically, though he's a lot smaller, she has allowed him to kind of control, kind of be the man of the house, if you will. Which is funny, because she could easily tear him apart. But all right, do you guys have any questions before we take off?
Do they have children?
No, we'd love for them to. I don't think it's possible though, just scientifically, because they're so different in size and whatnot. But yeah, it'd be kind of cool if they did one.
Is she like a hybrid then? Is that why she's bigger?
No, she's spoiled. Yeah. Yeah, what's up?
Do you have any baby lions?
Any baby lions? Not at the moment. We are looking into breeding one of our females though, because if you guys didn't know, if a female doesn't give birth, her risk of cancer goes up quite a lot. So we are looking into breeding one of our youngest lions. So maybe like next year we'll have some little baby lions. That'd be cool.
Is this one ready? Yep. Do both. Hey, Wendy.
Lindsay.
Here comes the other one.
Oh, and it just is coming over. I meant to put
Nom nom nom.
Onesies now coming around. But I'm going to talk a little bit about them, biologically, a little bit about their bodies and everything. So let's start off with Temba right here. Temba is only 6 months older, yet you can see he's a lot bigger. He's about 2 feet taller, making him around 14 feet tall, and I'd say around 2,000 pounds or so. And guys, a lot of people do wonder, why is a giraffe so friendly to humans? I mean, those things are giants, right? They can decapitate lions with one kick. They have a wrecking ball for a head, swinging it back and forth at like 500 to 600 pounds. So why are they so nice to us? It's very simple, guys. It's because along with those big legs and big neck, they have a very big heart. And that heart is not just going to be used for them, you know, staying alive and whatnot, but it is 25 pounds and about 2 feet in width, so it's like 2 or 3 bowling balls stacked next to each other. And that heart is going to, yes, have a lot of blood, about 25 pounds of blood, but also 25 pounds of love. Quite literally, it has been proven that the bigger of a heart you have, the more gentle you are when it comes to hanging out with people like humans. That's why elephants are so friendly, by the way. So yeah, if you ever wondered why are they so sweet to us, it's because they literally have a big heart. But all right, guys, everyone fed a giraffe? All right, I think we're gonna go ahead and take off, guys. Congratulations, you did fantastic. You guys are basically handy as a nilgai antelope. You can actually see a bunch more of those nilgai antelope. You can see a few of our girls here. Again, this is that one boy's sisters right here. But you can also see some actual cows here. These are known as the Asian water buffalo on the passenger side. And as you can see, they're kind of chubby and kind of honestly not the cutest animals. We'll get back to them very soon, but first let's just throw some cookies over to these nilgai, see how close we can get them to our vehicle. They're very skittish of humans, but hopefully by throwing a few cookies we can get them to walk on over. And then we'll take off to some more antelope as well. And guys, look how close Ashu's getting. This little girl, her name's Ashu. She's one of our bravest nilgai here. Typically they're pretty scared of a lot of things because they're hunted by almost everything that is known to mankind. I wouldn't be surprised if a squirrel could beat that thing up. So seeing it that close is really cool. Now guys, this is one of those animals I do ask you to keep everything inside the vehicle because this is actually one of the most dangerous animals, not just in Africa, but in the entire world. You may wonder what makes it dangerous. Well guys, let's just say they didn't get the nickname of a lion-killing antelope for nothing. That's right, this sable antelope on the passenger side in Africa, its name is lion-killing antelope because they've been known to quite literally use their 64-inch long horns to stab, penetrate, and go clean through a lion's torso. All you gotta do is let the lion do 95% of the job, literally running, chasing, and jumping on the antelope, the sable antelope not caring what's going on. And last second, when those claws out, those teeth are sharpened, and the lion's falling down too fast to stop from pouncing on the antelope, it just quickly turns around and uses its horns to its advantage. Talk about using your head. Next up, guys, on the passenger side, we are passing by a few of our zebras, and again, just remember to keep everything inside because though they look like really cute ponies with really cool tattoos, trust me, they're actually more closely related to donkeys, and they have the ability to bite off fingers. About 1,200 pounds jaw force right there. Now, you may wonder, could these guys actually ever be domesticated? And unfortunately, it's not really possible. Yes, there has been a lot of strives in recent years of both farmers, ranchers, and even zookeepers working to domesticate zebras. But unfortunately, they just have that biting ability to take fingers off. In the last hundreds of years, last thousands of years and hundreds of generations, since they've tried domesticating zebra, the closest they've got is allowing them to get pet for a little bit until they end up turning and biting really, really quick. Plus, anyways, I don't think you'd want to domesticate that animal because it's only like 3.
How many are with you today?
4.
4, okay, perfect. So who's first? Pull that handle all the way back. And push it all the way forward. Yeah. Perfect. You got it.
Good job, bud.
Okay, who's next?
Go ahead, Grandma.
Same thing, you're going to pull that back all the way. And forward the hand.
Good, Jess.
And guys, if you're not with the group, if you're with this group, you're welcome to be inside if you're with the group. If you're not, just hang out on the outside of the yellow. Go ahead and step forward. You did it. There.
I got it.
Alright. Go ahead and push that to him.
Thank you.
Perfect.
Thanks.
Thanks, guys. Enjoy the rest of your day.
And a treat, and then I'm done, and you don't, no one else can touch me.
Really?
And so sometimes he has days where the petting is much less. I have to ask people to step back and things like that, and it's not them, it's just him. And everything is on what he prefers.
What does he do when he doesn't want to be petted?
A lot of times he will curl up into a ball. He'll actually try to make himself really difficult to touch. And then he'll also do a behavior called jaw popping. So if he's getting really frustrated and wants the encounters to be shorter, he'll do this jaw popping behavior. Now when he does it, it looks like he's biting